Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Day number 14. Gregtech day number 14. Galaxia, Moro, Benjamin, Chris, Metas, welcome. Beber, Lucas, Rox, Explatonic, Cookie, Wellman, good to see you all. It's good to see you all. Alright, let's not waste any time here. I'm gonna turn this down just slightly. Yeah, let's begin. Let us begin. We have some things to do today. Let's go. Let's go. So I was just in the middle of crafting up some stuff for the fusion reactor and getting some of the quests for the Naquada line here. As you can see, I got most of them. We basically just need to hold a cell or hold the dust of each respective step. We have like, what, 3 left? We'll come back into that in just a second before we start our first project of the day. But yeah, as always, let's start with the, for those of you guys watching the VOD or weren't here yesterday, we'll start with a bit of a recap on what we done. We doing donuts today? We are doing donuts today. Hey, congratulations, noob. I don't like to call you that, but that's what you've got here, so that's the only that's the only descriptor I've got going. You got to the moon yesterday. That's awesome. Very exciting. So yeah, yesterday we started with an addition to the base over here in the form of a tree growth simulator to give us spruce wood every 5 seconds, and this supplements our crop system, which generates us spruce logs, and then we send that through a coke oven to make wood tar, and then we distill wood tar into benzene, and then make benzene into nitrobenzene, and that's what fuels the turbines. So yeah, we have our farms over here also making us spruce wood. We haven't taken this down, we're just supplementing it with a tree growth simulator. Since we did run out of fuel a couple of days ago, well, 2 nights ago we ran out of fuel for our base, which was a big disaster, so that hasn't happened yet since adding this thing. So yeah, we're making nitrobenzene at a much more consistent rate, and I believe the buffer is now almost full. Let's double check our buffer here. Yeah, 47 million. It takes a while for it to fill now, but we are net positive on nitrobenzene, which is good. Good morning, Ethan. What else did we do? We also added more Vulcani to our base. We added 8 more Vulcanists. We overclocked the 4 Vulcanists that we had, so these are now at ZPM via 2 LUV energy hatches, and then we have 8 LUV, and then these are IV. So yeah, we have significantly more blast furnace capability now. What else did we do? I think that was about it. We were basically just waiting on these superconductor coils, which is what we need for the fusion reactor for Donut, which is going to be our objective today. Our objective is to build our fusion reactor. Oh yeah, we got our quest. We got the quest, and yeah, we're going to be building our fusion reactor. Looks something like this. And at the end of last stream, we decided on a location in the middle here. So we're going to change this up. We've got a bit of building to do here for a couple of hours, so it's going to be pretty chill. What type of coils are the black ones? There's 2 types of coils here, technically. So these are regular Naquada, and this is Naquada alloy. So it looks the same, but they are slightly different. And these are the best ones we can make. Gotta take that loot bag? No way. I'm not taking the loot bag for this quest. The superconductors are the best shout here, I think. That gives us the most value, I would say. I I think I'm going to take superconducting wire. Hello, Jose. Did you miss the recap? You did, yeah. Well, kind of. I'm going to take superconduct. Yeah. I'm going to take that for the quest reward. Anyway, let's finish getting the last 3 quests. Oh yeah, yesterday we also added this blast furnace here, which is passively cooking us neodymium dust. Neodymium we make from various ores, so from ore processing. And then we are fluid extracting neodymium into fluid neodymium, well, unsurprisingly. And neodymium is used for europium. So one of the primary recipes we want to run in one of our fusion reactors is this for europium, and we need europium for motors at ZPM. It needs fine europium wire, and the only way to get europium is via this. So we need to mix neodymium and hydrogen in a fusion reactor, but we are also going to be putting our first one towards power production so that we can make helium-3. I believe it's here. No, sorry, helium plasma. We need helium-3 and deuterium. So actually, yeah, the first fusion reactor is going to run this recipe. And we'll turn this into superheated steam via a heat exchanger. I don't know where the recipe is. Here. Supercritical steam. So we're going to run a heat exchanger with helium plasma into supercritical steam, and then we're going to burn the supercritical steam in gas turbines. Or, they're not gas turbines, are they? Where is it? Plasma generators, I guess. Yeah, these things. Europium is also needed in Tier 5 rocket. Yes, yes, exactly, yeah. Are you still making 3 amps of ZPM? Yeah, we are, yeah. Right now, yes, we are making about 3 amps of ZPM power. And we're going to have to increase that. Yeah, let's get the rest of these quests here before we move on. So we need an aquata-rich solution. We might have some of that in the subnet. I also want to say here that this might be... This might end up being a slightly shorter stream today. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I might have to wrap up here a bit earlier than usual. What am I looking for here? Fluorine-rich waste liquid. Comes out of this one. Yeah, here. Alright, 20 seconds. That should appear right here. We'll grab the cell. More waste liquid. This is the second one. It's already asked me to hold. Wait, maybe not. Maybe I just put that back prematurely. Alright, quest. Three, did you build a donut in your last playthrough? I didn't, no. Never got around to that last time around, but I saw a comment that said we're approaching where we were last season, but no, we're way further ahead this time. We've just done some things out of order. But I guess if you're talking strictly in Gregtech progression, we are approaching the same point we were at, but we've done way more this season. Alright, we need the stuff out of this. Last quest here. That goes in the autoclave. Okay, let's find the autoclave input. It might have just used it there. That's the wrong one. I think it might be this one. The quadra-rich solution. Yeah, that's the one we want. Okay. We'll wait for it to appear here. And that's going to be us, right? Yep. We just need the quadra-rich solution. Let's, Really? It's going to give us sulfuric acid? I don't want any of this. Let's claim all the quest rewards here. It's probably just going to be chemist coins, which are basically useless. There's an IV bag there. Chemist coins, useless, useless, useless. Useless. So how are you guys today? Good? You've turned off the autoclave? Yeah, no. This is an input, not an output. We're waiting on the fluid appearing in the input hatch. It comes out of the neutron activator, but this is a ME output hatch, so we can't take it out of the hatch directly. 3 claiming quest rewards? Where's the real 3? I know. I'm a changed man. Best birthday present, 3 streaming Greg. Oh, happy birthday, Moro. Hope you have a good one. One year older, huh? 1 year older. And wiser. Can I play this mod pack if I've never played any technical mod pack before? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. It's definitely a challenge though. So expect it to be challenging, but you can definitely play it if you've never played before. There's a lot of people who have played GTNH as their first technical mod pack. Alright, fair. Tungsten steel, fair. Oh, this is gonna be we're gonna be waiting a while on this actually. This is one of the final stages and it's in here. Alright, whatever. It's not important. We'll do it later. I'll turn this back on. I'll get it later. It's just for completionist sake. Anyway. Yeah, let's move on to today's stuff, which is going to be to build an area for the fusion reactor. So yeah, we decided on this area over here. We're going to have to make some changes before we set up our donut. I think just before the stream I requested the rest of the energy hatches. Yeah, we have 7, well we need 16. We should have the input bus. Since we used these in the Vulcani, we had them crafted but we used them. We need input hatches, we need output hatches. And I think that's about it. The machine controller as well. But that's over there somewhere. Let's put this in a chest. That's also not enough LEV machine casing. I think it's a 79 casing. I3 just finished my exam a few hours ago. Oh, nice. Your last exam. Yeah, that's nice. I bet it feels great. Hope you done well. I hope you done well. Now just chillax, right? Now just chill out. Take time for yourself. Around IVs when it gets intense, having to build platline and knackline, etc. Yeah. Yeah. It's very tedious early game with the microcrafting, but as long as you know how to look through NEI and read requests, then you can stumble your way through the early game. But when it gets to IV, then you need to think about things a bit more and plan ahead. Anyway, this morning I went ahead and made a schematic for a layout that we're gonna set up here. So we're gonna spend a while just building, because I don't want to just stick this down and not have a place for it. Here. It looks a lot, but all this we've already built. I really only just made, well, I'll show you in a sec, once we get this in the right area. It's not a big schematic at all. Yeah, building stream. I know, we've been doing a lot of machines lately. Like, we've placed so many machines recently that instead we'll place some blocks today. Actually play some Minecraft instead of... Well, I don't know where I'm going with that, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, there we go. No, wait, that's not right. Is that right? I guess it is. I marked the center here. No, yeah, that's right. Okay. Save the coordinates and then... Now, one thing I haven't made so far is an automatic chisel machine, and every single block in the base has been chiseled manually. And you're probably thinking, like, Three, what are you doing? Doing this for every single block, of which there's thousands. And honestly, there's not really an excuse for it. So maybe that's something we do today. So yeah, I didn't go crazy with the schematic. I just made an outline for a 27 diameter circle and a 33 diameter circle. Since essentially what we're going to do is remove this crossroads, and we'll make it circular instead to walk around, and we'll put the fusion reactor in the middle here, is what the plan is. Can't the Amazon warehouse chisel stuff like that? I don't know if that's what it's called, but yeah, there is a chisel. There is an auto chisel, yeah. A3, I wanted to ask if you've had any contact with Lash recently. I have not. A couple of people have asked me that, and I know as much as you guys. I don't know anything. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he's been. I don't know how he's doing. I wish I did, but yeah, I haven't spoken with him. Hope he's alright. Yeah, same. Yeah. Hello, Hikmet. Did you leave space for the bigger fusion reactor? There should be space here, yeah. I'm not too concerned about that right now, because that's still hundreds of hours away. And we might not even get there, to be honest, but yes, we did leave a bit of space. on the off chance that we might want to build one of those. Okay, so I'm basically just going to follow the same standards that we have all over the place, which is to use Qubit 2 and then Qubit 1 around to outline, and then we'll concrete it up afterwards, like through the center. It's kind of what the plan is going to be. How are we doing for blocks? Not bad. Not too bad. As far as I can tell, you might be able to craft a Compact Fusion Mark 1 in LUV. But that would be some very extreme levels of overkill. I honestly don't know when you're supposed to build it. I assume there's some sort of quest for it somewhere, but... yeah, we don't even have our first mini donut yet, so we need to build that first. There isn't a quest, but you don't really need that much plasma till UIV. Yeah, that was around the stage of the game I had assumed that you would build it. Like kind of UIV. Something like that. Alright, so we have some on top here as well. No more chisel blocks though. This is going to be chisel 1. And I think we might have to... well, I think I will remove everything in the center, so we'll get some blocks that way as well. But again, I might end up crafting that Amazon warehouse or whatever it's called. Is that actually the name? Oh, and also I replaced the I key, the I switch on my keyboard, so it should be fixed now. I don't think there's any more double pressing like yesterday. That was really annoying me. Donut time? Yes, it's donut time. Donut time today. Where is the chisel? Yeah, this. Industrial 3D copying machine. It's EV. No, it's 8. Yeah, it's EV. Should really make one of these. Titanium, Eglin, solid steel. Yeah, it's just a couple of recipes to add. I don't feel like building any more machines though, honestly. Like we've added so many recently. I just want to chill out today, play some blocks, build our donut, and be happy. Probably start to plan the turbine system as well. Because I don't know where we're going to put our heat exchanger or new turbines. Most likely next to the ones that exist, but I don't know about the heat exchanger. Do you still have crafts going? I don't think so. No. Why? Do I enjoy Carix's new season? Yeah, I've been loving it. I actually enjoy watching the early game. It's cool to see that he's going at his own pace this time around as well. Trying something a bit different. But yeah, I've been watching his series. Why? Because you always need more stuff? That's true. This is GTNH. We always need more stuff. What can we craft right now? How are we doing for tungsten? Let's get like 4,000 tungsten steel. Sure. Let's get some raridit going. 2,000 raridit. Sure. Let's get some iridium going. 256 iridium. Sure. Let's get some energetic alloy. 3,000 of that. Sure. There we go. Good call. That's actually an efficient thing to do. Make use of our new Vulcanite. The bees are not going to be happy now making all this pyrotheum. And I think we ended yesterday on 7 million. I haven't checked how much we have right now. I suspect it's getting low. We have quite a bit here. Good. Good stuff. How far is the industrial comb? What do you mean? Hi, Banana Pajama. What did you miss? Just the recap and, well, yeah, basically just the recap. We haven't done anything of significance right now. We're just trying to plan out our fusion reaction area. It's going to be pretty chilled out today. Recap the recap again. I do multiple throughout each stream. Like I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but this is live, so I do appreciate that you guys come and go. But yeah, I'll recap it later on. But to be fair, there's a lot changed in the last week. Is the game sounds too loud for you guys, by the way? Because it should be, well, it will be slightly different for you and what I'm hearing in terms of volume. It may be a touch too loud. They're really quiet. Alright, fair enough. You should turn it up, if anything. Okay, we can do that. It's at -20 right now, so... Wait. Advanced. We'll bring it up to like -16. Alright, 2 more rings to do. Well, I have still to do. Perfect now? Awesome. Audio is honestly the... It's honestly such a nightmare, audio. I hate audio. I love audio, but I hate audio. So many issues with audio. And speaking of audio, I still haven't had my replacement interface yet. So I sent my interface back to the company I bought it from for repair, and it still hasn't crossed the border yet, and it's been 26 or either 25 or 26 days, I don't remember. But I contacted them and they were like, yeah, it's still at the border getting checked, and it's because of Brexit, man. Things take forever to get to the EU now. But that's the way it is. That's life now. So they say it can take up to 20 days, but I don't know if they factor in the time that the border checks occur. Political three? No, I'm not political. Let's not bring politics here. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just saying that's the way it is. Let's not get into politics here. This is not the place for politics. Alright, one more. Alright, so let's turn the printer off here and figure out how we're gonna manage this. So I think we want to switch out the glass here with full blocks. And then we'll probably take everything away after this point. Where are we going to send applied energistics though? That's the question. Morning, Bobmaster. Use wireless? I know, but the power. We'll probably end up using wireless, yeah. But power, we're about to fix power, but man, I don't want to run out of power again. Because that's not nice. That's not a fun time. Let's get some more wireless connectors done. Like 10 of them. You just did a presentation about fusion in your English class? Oh, what a coincidence. That's pretty cool. I don't know a whole lot about fusion, honestly, like, about the actual process. I'm honestly very ignorant when it comes to the specifics of fusion. How much EU does supercritical steam produce? I don't know. I don't know. Some of you guys in chat probably know more than me. Remember, it does vary depending on which turbine that you use, like the material and some other factors as well. So it's variable, it's not a set number. Don't want to break the applied energistics connections right now. Alright, break those there. Get rid of the strip lights. Get rid of all this. It's about 3x the energy you would get from plasma. Okay, so I think helium plasma, we get like 81 million for every cell, right? Although even that isn't really accurate because, again, the turbine blades. We're going to see. We're going to be surprised and we'll find out when it's built. I suspect in a couple of days' time. Or who knows, it might go faster than I expect, but this is GTNH. Things are always slower than you expect, so I'm expecting it to take a couple of days before we get our new power situation fully up and running. Because there's more than one thing we have to consider, like, well, not only where the turbines are going to be placed, but also how we're going to wire into the battery system and manage all the fluid distribution, manage our sources of the input materials, which we might end up doing today. I don't know. There's a couple of things to think about here. Also, you know what? I'm kind of feeling a different sky color today as well. We've had blue for the last week. I kind of feel like I want to go for like... Yeah. How does that look? Also, I'm totally going to miss a glass block somewhere. You can barely see them. It's hellish. Kind of, yeah. It's like a slightly red orange. Like a blood orange. Oh, this is so fiddly. The blocks are so small here. Mm-hmm. Got rid of those, got rid of these. Alright, cool. Let's get rid of these blocks as well. This probably tanks the bit rate. Apologies. I missed a lot of stuff. Why you're breaking your base? Just this particular section. We're trying to make space for the fusion reactor. So the plan is we're going to put it in the middle here, and we're going to turn our American-style cross-section into a European-style roundabout. And we'll put the path around, and then put fusion reaction in the middle. So we're just breaking this particular section and making it round. And then we're going to build a, fusion right in the middle there. I'm not sure at which Y level yet, but we'll eventually have multiple fusion reactors. And so they'll be stacked, but we need to decide a Y level that they'll start at. Alright, everything is gone here. We just need to get rid of this now. Well, let's see. Do we want to get rid of this? Do we want to get rid of this, or do we want to... Do we want to put glass over top here? Or put a floor here? I don't know if we want a floor. I think we get rid of it. Fusion reactor for power or crafting. First one will be power, second one will be crafting. No floor. I mean, we do have stuff underneath here. We have our assembly lines, so... I don't really know. What I was thinking was to make... maybe like an outline here. I don't know how this is going to look from the bottom, from underneath is the only thing. Maybe do that and bring it in a block, and then... maybe just put a floor on it of, I don't know which color yet, maybe black. So perhaps we do that. I think I like that idea actually. I'm gonna do that. All this will be gone as well. And all this will be gone. So there'll be no concrete in the middle. Although we do have power lines here, so... yeah, it'll be nice to be able to cover those up. Maybe have to lower them a couple blocks. Either that or we just make it a different height here. Yeah, we can make this work. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Is there a better tool other than Vajra? No, this is the best tool in the game. In terms of versatility. Let's also mark the center as well. Like that. I guess there's a wireless connector there, but yeah. Don't want to break the AE stuff here. Isn't the Vajra a wrench? No, it's not a wrench, no. You still need to carry a wrench. But you can't rotate machines with the Vajra, etc. And as far as I know, there isn't like an all-in-one tool for Gregtech. But we have things like tool cycling and our extra hotbar, so it's very manageable. Right, we'll do that, and then we'll do... I'm going to get rid of this part as well. Do that, yeah. Get rid of this part. Well, I don't know about that part yet. Let's decide in the middle, and then we'll address the outside. Have you planned for the inevitable donut spam? Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I feel so tired today, I don't know why. I really don't know why. I got 9 hours of sleep. Shouldn't be tired, but I am. Oh, I'm removing way too much stuff here. Okay, fix that in a sec. Lots of blocks to place. Do you have a builder's wand? We do, yeah. Yeah, we do have a builder's wand. Okay, what am I doing here? I think I'll keep this part in the center. But I'll get rid of all the outside one here. Yeah. And get rid of all the glass on the inside as well. Can't wait for eventual compact fusion spam. I don't know if we're going to get there, to be honest. That all depends on if we're going past tier 7 rocket. And that is a question I haven't answered yet. I haven't fully committed to either way. Because part of me wants to, and the other part of me is really just doesn't at all. So I don't know. Because it would be pretty much the same thing we've been doing. Like for another couple thousand hours, which... It's like, yeah, sure, it'll be fun, but then you get into it and it's like, man. It just goes on forever. It would probably be like another 2 years before Stargate. And I just don't know if I'm willing to do another 2 years of GTNH. You would use the awesome late game multis though. Yeah, I know. Those are awesome. That's why I want to do it. To get some of the cool late game stuff, but in essence it would be the same thing. I mean, it would pretty much just be like building, oh, I don't know, like 64 of each machine that we have right now. Scaling power and then building a couple of cool multi-blocks, which admittedly would be cool, but I think it might be cool to do it multiplayer. Like, if you're playing in a team, it might be a cool thing to go for, because it would be significantly faster than doing it on your own. But I don't have a team, so it's not really an option for me. It's just me, myself, and I. Try 1,000 of each machine? Yeah, exactly. At which stage, energy tier, resources, etc. is the tier 7 rocket? Tier 7 is at UV. And I would suspect we're about... well... I don't really know, it's difficult to say. We're a couple hundred hours away. Maybe like 200 hours away. Maybe less, I don't know. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's figure out the floor, because that's going to be a lot easier to do the rest afterwards. Again, I'm kind of just winging this, to be honest. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but... yeah, we'll clean up the edges in a second. Let's do... You can join our next run. Oh, I appreciate that, Itachi. Thanks for the invite. I don't know if I'm going to accept though, but... use the build wand? It's pointless for things like this. In circles. It's good for squares, but not good for circles. Does the tier 7 rocket require UV? We just need to break into UV, so we don't need to finish UV, but I'm not sure if it requires anything actually at UV, but we need to at least unlock the UV tier. It's right at the beginning of the UV quests. So we do need to finish ZPM. That's a non-negotiable, and LUV of course. So we have all of well, not all of LUV. We've got a decent chunk of LUV done. So we need to finish this chapter and this chapter. And then the tier 7 rocket is over here, and the start of the chapter is this quest. So this is like the UV machine hull, which we can already make. In fact, we've not made one of those yet. We've made the UV machine casings. But we've got UV machine hull, and then tier 7 is here. But we do need to have a couple more multi-blocks, and then of course the space race chapter up to here. You at least need UV assembly line. Alright, yeah, fair enough. But that's not technically UV, though. Well, you know what I mean, right? You don't need any, like, tech at UV. You can just double energy hatch at ZPM. At least I'm assuming so. You can do that for every other tier, so I don't see why UV would be different. Oh, this is going to get mighty close to our assembly line. Oh, we're just going to cover it. Or just going to clear it. We should be alright. Did you pick a location for fusion reactor? We did, yeah. We are building it right here where we are. Right here. So we're going to change the... Oh, map doesn't work. I'm kind of curious to see how this looks on the map. Also, what is cooking right now? Still the iridium? Oh, the freezer, I think, is off. Oh. Oh. Did we run out of power again? How is that even possible? I don't know how it turned off. Oh, yeah, I do know how it turned off. We're out of power. That's funny. That's funny. Well, we're gonna have to wait for more power before we cool down all those ingots. And that right there is why we need to upgrade our power situation. Which we're working on, so... Alright, do we have the whole outline here? We do. We can use the builder's one for this section, though. Have you decided if you're going to use first fusion for power? We are, yeah. That's what we're doing. Hi Hawks, hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Kinda tired today, but other than that, I'm alright. Ba 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 ba. Alright, awesome. What does the upgraded builder's one take? Is it not neutronium? Is there an online way to look up recipes? Not that I'm aware of, no. Unless you mean for vanilla Minecraft, but there's not a wiki or anything like that. Ba, 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 da. Hey, Enderbrom. Just joined. Is this ring for compact fusion? Eventually, maybe, yeah, but it's for first fusion reactor right now. So many clicks. Yeah, I really don't know why we don't have an auto chisel machine yet. Just joined as this ring for IF Harmony. You guys are trolling me again, like yesterday. Why do you guys troll me so much? All I ask for is a nice time on stream. I just want a nice, peaceful day building. Is there an auto chisel? Yeah, there is. I'm just lazy to build it. Chat never trolls? I don't believe you guys. I don't deny that you're very helpful though. You guys spot a lot of things I miss, so you got that going for you. Okay, what are we doing? How are we gonna tie this all in? I think we want to get rid of this inner ring here as well. Get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of this. That there. Maybe it's easier if we outline this first. So I want to put an outline similar to what we have on the inside, but on the outside here. So I think what we'll do is go right underneath. And we will do that. 2 layers underneath. That should work out. That way it comes to a nice stop here. And then maybe even do this as well. Yeah, like that. Okay, we'll do that. Wait, what am I doing? I just placed those blocks. Chat knows everything and nothing at the same time. Nah, I love you guys being here. The occasional troll doesn't harm anyone, right? Well, sometimes it does. I don't want. I take that back. Sometimes it does. Don't troll people, but. Builders 1 should work across diagonals, so we can just do 1 layer and then Builders 1 down. Is it worth trying to automate ore processing before Moon? Yeah, I would say so. It doesn't have to be like the same way that I've built it with the full like fully complete at IV tier stuff, but at least have some sort of primitive system, because I regret not doing that before the Moon. So I would say yes, it is worth it. Even if you just use a bunch of item conduits and Yeah, do some things like kind of quick and dirty, just to get you some sort of semi-automation of the processing of your ores. I definitely do think it is worth it. Alright, we'll leave that bit open. Yeah, I think I've got the hang of this pattern now. I'll go and tidy the outside edge later on. Ba -ba -da -ba 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 -da -ba. 3, hold the block you want to place in your... Okay, now you're really just trolling me. Now you're really just trolling me. I'm falling for the bait as well. That's how those work. Yeah, maybe in 1.12, but this is 1.7. We don't have an offhand. It's not troll. Yes, it is. Can we chill with... Yeah, Alpha, please chill with the spam. I can see your message. There's no need for that. This one. What's 3 cooking? We're just building an area for fusion right now. Oh, I still didn't fix the map. Let's go fix the map. Hey 3, you should start crafting stuff for the extreme heat exchanger. Yeah, we're out of power though. We can't really craft anything right now. We were crafting stuff, but we can't really do that right now. We don't have power. Okay, so now I want to go around and make sure everything is even. Nice and even, Steven. Yes, it is. And I kind of like the way this looks more, so I'm going to put that back in here. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to take it out because we're going to have the path will be above one block. Yeah, I was right the first time. Alright, cool. So now for the outside edge, we're going to add 2 blocks up here. And then the path, and then we're done. Besides the roof, but... Now what do we do here? The eternal paradox is you need more power to make power. Yeah, that's plagued us the whole game, but that's the way of life. That's just the way it is, basically. Yeah, we'll end it right there. We'll do that. Need power to make power. That's it. Still wish we had picked block, but we need to wait for 2.6 for that. Those of you guys on 2.6, how are you finding picked block? Does it work like vanilla? I wish we had picked block. And when I say vanilla, I mean modern vanilla. 1.13 plus. Alright, we're basically done. How does that look? I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm gonna do that as well. And that as well, yeah. Yeah, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do... Modern pick block draws from your entire inventory. Yeah, but they backported it for 2.6 of GTNH. How to re-motivate myself when the tasks I need to do are overwhelming? Oh boy, that is a tricky question. I know exactly the way you feel right now. Take some comfort in knowing that you're not the only one. But something I find that helps is definitely take a break. Like, that's number one. Take a break from the game. But also, as you're playing the game, try to do the small stuff and the boring stuff mixed in with the exciting stuff that you're looking forward to. Like this, for example. This is not particularly exciting. But I know if I was just to place the fusion reactor there, in place, then I know we had to do this later on, and like this task would stack up on a very, very long list of things to do. And that can add to the feeling of like, oh man, I'm never going to get this done. But yeah, other than that, if you're already in a situation where you feel like you're never going to get things done or there's too much to do, then the best thing to do is break it down and write a list. Like, it sounds like it might not help, but for me, writing it down, like even a notepad document or something like that, just write down the things you want to get done. And it's not necessarily things you just want to get done, but things you want to accomplish in your world, and then pick one to start with. And don't worry about being 100% efficient either. Don't stress about being uber efficient, and this is not the right way to play. There's no right way to play, so. But number one is take a break. If you start to feel like that, take a break from the game for a couple days and then come back and yeah. With any luck, you'll have a fresh perspective. You just have a tough time getting out of the early game grind. Yeah, early game can be rough, but it's also fun in some ways if you're... Just embrace it. Just know that it takes a while and just have fun with it. But also another thing about feeling like you have too much to do is it can turn around just as fast as it crept up on you. So like maybe a week ago you felt like things were going very well, you were enjoying the world and playing every single day. Things are going pretty smooth, you're progressing, and then all of a sudden things build up and it feels overwhelming. But that can turn around just as quickly. Like you can get a couple projects done in a few days and feel like you're on a roll again, so sometimes it doesn't take as long as you're expecting it, but then again, sometimes it does, so there's that as well. Da 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 da. I knew the early game was going to be a problem for me since I was more interested in late game stuff, so you gave yourself an ME system. That's a dangerous game right there. I ain't here to tell you how to play. If that's the way you want to play, go for it. But for me, I know that wouldn't work. Because cheating in any way just kills the fun. Because then you're like, well, where do I stop? Like if I gave myself an AE system, then I mean, why not just give myself an extra couple storage disks when I run out? Or why not just give myself an extra CPU? Or that extra energy hatch, why not just give myself that? And it's like, where do you stop then? So for me, that is a complete no-no. But it may help some of you guys, so I don't know. Again, I'm not here to tell you how to play. You can play whatever way you want. Alright, we have an area for donuts. Yeah, this is looking cool. Give yourself the Stargate, exactly. Exactly. I kind of feel like I want to, I don't know, do something about this. I think we'll do, definitely want to hide it, so I think we'll do this. Now that is a problem. Yeah, that is a problem. And I don't really want to move it further down, so I'm just going to move this up a block. Yeah, I'll just move it up a block. We'll just do this, and then... In fact, How does it look from underneath? Yeah, we will do that. We'll just do that. Not that. Facade? Yeah, I guess facade could work. How do you plan or design a base like this? I just take it in pieces. I just build it piece by piece. Like, think about the non-negotiables, what you absolutely need to have in the base, and then pick some blocks and go crazy. And don't be afraid to tear it down like what we're doing here if it doesn't work. It's always in a constant state of change, so... Yeah, but try not to set out with the idea that, oh, I'm going to build the biggest base ever. Just build it like tiny little parts at a time, and then eventually you'll look back and you'll have the base that you imagined. Don't think about doing it all at once, because that's never going to work. Oh, I forgot to do this on the other side as well. Let's go add that in, otherwise I'll forget. Actually, I kind of like it better without. Nah, we'll leave it in. We'll leave it in. I wonder how the power situation is right now. I think it'll take a couple more hours to refill. Lawn bases are underrated. I don't think they're underrated. I think they're perfectly rated. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Maybe on the edges here. But I don't want to go crazy with this because we don't have slopes elsewhere, so... Like we do there, and those are inwards. These are outward slopes, so... I don't know, it's kind of different. Maybe if we put them... Maybe just on the inside edges here. Nah, I don't like that either. I made a lawn base and it was hard to put things in the right places. I think it's hard to put things in the right places regardless of lawn base. Hey, Sebastian. You need to do the thingy after the last one you did. Nah, they're all good. It's cool. Alright, do it. Do I want to bring this out an extra block, is the question. Because I'm not loving the fact that that was an extra edge on there. I think I like that better. Just a smooth edge. Yeah, we're gonna do that. You moved yourself to void dimension. You struggle with building style. Yeah, again, it's really a difficult question to answer because you just have to experiment and see what works best for you. Yeah, good point. Use the wand. Alright, that's looking not too bad. We could potentially also put the... Well, we could go for blue. We could go for blue here. I don't know how this is going to look. These are such a nightmare to place. There's not an easy way to do it either. How does that look? On straight edges, these work very well, but on curved edges, they don't really work that well. I think we'll keep this, though. Just along the bottom, nothing over the top, but just a little something something to break up the color. But I want the focus on the fusion reactors in the middle, so... Yeah, it's better when it's double like that. Yeah, we'll do that all the way around. I like that. Hey Sam, what benefits come to moving with the void? Well, for one, you have infinite space, no terraforming to do, no mobs. You can make it always day. There's a couple of benefits, but you can definitely just stay in the overworld if you prefer. Either works just fine. No weather? Yeah, that's true as well. No weather. No mobs is probably the biggest one. Although there is tools to deal with mobs. Like mob repellers, those are pretty cheap after like EV. So there's ways to deal with all this stuff, but you enjoy the benefits of the void, but you don't want to have nothing around you. Yeah, that is a downside. Depending on how you look at it, that can be a downside. Yeah, true. Is there a super flat mining world? Yes, there's a couple, yeah. So when you get access to your void world after you go to the moon, you can either make, well, you can customize it to what you want it to be. You can make it a void world, or you can make it a like a super flat world, or that. Oh, please tell me I made the right ones. Oh, I made the wrong ones. I made the wrong ones. It was the lighter shade of blue. This is Congress blue. It's supposed to be Mariner blue. Alright, I think we're done. Keep it like that? There's no way I would be able to live with myself if I kept it like that. I'd be thinking about that when I'm trying to sleep. Like, man, that block is wrong. When do you unlock the personal dimension? After you go to the moon. So it's unlocked over here. You get the dimension portal after you make it to the moon. Actually, specifically after you make it to the moon dungeon. Which is, I want to say HV, right? 3D wear orange IRL? I absolutely do, yeah. I've got a couple orange t-shirts. They're pretty good. In fact, I have a couple outfits, like, Like my skin. Can I see this here? Yeah, like this. Just like an orange t-shirt and blue trousers. Minus the cape. I don't wear a cape. I can guarantee you that I do not wear a cape. Alright, I think we're ready. Wait, we still have the roof section to do. What are we gonna do here? I don't know if I want to bring this out a block or not, because it's not really in line with the outside edge. Just a little with glass. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if we should bring it out a block as well. It's probably fine. I think we'll make it similar to the one we have in the main, like here. This has quite a bit of extra depth on this. I spent quite a few hours trying to make this. Maybe I'll tinker with it later. Let's put the glass on it at least. See how that looks. And then we might take our break here and then we'll come back and build the fusion reactor. This is the wrong glass. I'm still undecided if I want to use wireless though for this blue cable in the middle. It would be quite good to get rid of that, and I don't really want to place it around the circle. And that would be a nightmare to place. I don't think you should make it any more elaborate. Remember, reactors were meant to be the main focus. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm very aware of that. I don't want to take the focus away from the fusion reactor. Alright, I don't mind this. Maybe we'll add some vertical pillars like we have on the other one. Let's see how this looks. And maybe an extra bar across. Maybe like that, and then double it up here. Potentially on the outside. Just to give it a bit of shape, a bit of character. But still keeping it simple. Hey, Techno. Think it looks good enough. The pillars should bring it together. Yeah, I agree. We'll step back and take a look at it, but... yeah, we don't want to do anything too fancy. Maybe a block down. Don't like that. That's better. That's better. Blue pillar. The issue with blue pillar is we would have nothing on the other side. Unless we put a pillar here as well. But I don't want to put a pillar there. I am going to add those tiny little, these ones. The little tiny arches here. Because that does make a difference. Yeah, that's so subtle, but it does make a difference. It just adds some extra support right there. All right, that's the one we're going for. You miss a couple of days of the stream and you're at Fusion Reactor. Yep, we've done a lot. We it seems slow when you're watching maybe like day to day. But yeah, you look back and it's like, wow, we've come a long way. But welcome back to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. I think overall this turned out not too bad. Considering we were just winging it. Oh man, what did I do here? Oh yeah. That. Remember collecting clay for the first steel furnace? Yep, I can even show you the exact spot we took clay from. I remember the first day. I do remember that. It was like... I think it was like 6 PM in the evening. I generated the world. No, wait, no it wasn't. It was... It was mid-after. It was about this time I generated the world, and then... I remember it being very dark outside, but I think it was like the middle of, well, the end of winter. Still no bed, I know. Oh yeah, that's right. The houses we looted for the bed. I can remember the start of season 1 more vividly though. That death creeper, or the drowned creeper getting us. But man, I kind of hate all those old videos now. I wish they didn't exist. And I've been so close several times to removing them all, but I'm not going to do that. But man, I hate them. I really hate those old videos. Some not even that old by now, but I still hate them. Alright, are we done here? I think we're done. It does feel strange with no pillars in the middle here though. I might add them here as well. How does that look? Maybe out a block or two. Here. Yeah, we'll do that. I've considered you one of the most spectacular YouTubers I've ever watched since finding you. I don't know about that. I'm glad you like the content, but your old videos show how much you've progressed. Don't take them as a bad thing. Yeah, I tried to think about them that way, or remind myself of that. But yeah, I still do. It doesn't stop me hating them. Oh man. But hey, it is what it is. We're all learning. I'm learning still. Don't stop learning. Don't remove them, they're very informative. Yeah, some people still refer to them, so I leave them. And they're kind of history at this point, right? It's like... You know what, actually, I don't know if I like this. Maybe if we do this. Make it slightly irregular here. It looks just ever so slightly off, and I don't know why. I think they're too skinny. Loved your interaction series. Yeah, that was that was quite different. Looks too flimsy, I agree. We need to double up the pillar here if we want to keep it. But you know what? Let's maybe save this for after the break. How about you guys ponder a solution for this? Since we're a bit later than usual for the break. Normally we take it at 2:30. It's 1:45 right now. How's our power situation? 15 million. Okay, we're making it back. We're making it back slowly. Or 15 billion rather, not 15 million. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll take the break now. Nitrobenzene. How's that? 49. I believe it was 47 at the start of the stream. Does anyone remember? Start the vac. That's a good point. We should start the vacuum freezer. Oh, look at that. 64 tungsten steel in 4 seconds. 668 riveted in 6 seconds. Oh my goodness. What a beast. This thing is a machine. Machine and a half. Just a casual billion. A billy. No, that's cool. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very chilly. 256 tungsten steel in 8.9 seconds. Man, that's so good. A billy. Yep. All right, we're gonna take the break here. We will be back very shortly. I'll put on something to watch here. Again, it's just gonna be a couple-minute break, just to stretch, and we'll be back to build this donut. What are we gonna put on here? Let's put this on.
And welcome back to Divine Journey 2.
Yeah. Old 3. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. We will be back shortly. Alright guys, we are back. Did you guess the episode? Theo guesser? $77, $78, $79, $75, $72, $78. Oh, this was the friend puzzle. This was so good. Oh, this was so good. Anyway, it was 78. Some of you guys got it today. That was pretty fun. Yeah, some of you guys got it today. Alright, let's continue in GTNH. Let's continue. So power is back up to 16 billion. We can start to request some stuff now. What else did we want? I guess the large heat exchangers, right? So in case you're just joining us, we have just been doing a building stream today, to be honest. Honestly, nothing's changed with our infrastructure. Did all the crafts finish? I guess it voided some tungsten steel the first time. That's okay. We just batch crafted a couple thousand tungsten steel. Yeah, we got 4,000, we got some Ruridit. Energetic alloy, yeah, 3,000. That's pretty good. Stainless steel, do we have any of that? Let's get another 2,000 of that going. Sure, why not? Extreme heat exchangers, yeah, we will. So yeah, we were just building this. Still haven't figured out what we're gonna do here. The last two pillars. It looks a bit flimsy here, but this is where our fusion reactors are gonna go, which we are just gonna build here. We should get it built this stream as well. So I don't know about fully automated, but we'll get them built. That's for sure. Well, one. We'll get one built. I don't know why I'm saying plural. We'll get one built. And yeah, the fusion reactor is going to be in the middle here somewhere. And we're going to use it to make plasma, which will turn into steam, which will then burn in turbines for more power. So that is the plan. That is the plan, Stan. Yeah, these pillars here, what do I want to do? Maybe bring them out a block. What if we do... What if we do this? Maybe. Possibly. Bring this down a block. Possibly. I'm just trying some stuff here. Just trying. Maybe. Bit too one-dimensional. You think so? Maybe we can try something at the top here. I know it's all the same block, but... Perhaps with a more steep slope. Here and here. Maybe if we have like that and like that. This might be getting a bit too complex now. I don't know. Hey, Mod Massive. Alpha, please stop with the caps spam. That's not the first time. Fusion today, right? Yes, Fusion today. I can guarantee you that. We'll have Fusion today. Is this still the same world as before? As before when? Most likely the answer to that is yes, because we're currently at 1,726 hours. Go with your gut, looks fine. Remember some color, yeah. I just need some time here. I just need some trial and error. I feel like these are too high. That's not bad. I don't mind that. I think that's better. Maybe even... This might be too complex. There are just some blocks. It's not as if you're playing some crazy pack named GTNH. I know, but it's all about the small details. It all adds up. It matters. It does matter. I don't want to just like... Alright, we're going with this, I think. That one. That's the one. Make a path into an arch that climbs up to the reactor. It's tricky because we're going to have to decide which Y level we want all this at. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this for the rest. And then we'll build our fusion reactor. So like 5 minutes while we build this. Good morning to all the Americans as well. I bet some of you guys are probably joining us around this time. It's usually around this time. Oh boy, what did I even do here? think it was like that. Nope, it was one in. It was here. Been here since an hour ago. Hello, Matthias. Make a schematic. Yeah, but the issue with the schematic is you can't rotate it. But yeah, I will make a schematic. It's going to be less painful. It doesn't rotate properly though. Alright, import this. Where is it? Here. This way, down. Yeah, see, everything is messed up when you rotate it. Just got here, is this building waiting on crafts? We're not really waiting on crafts, we're just trying to finish up this area for the fusion reactor. We're almost done, we just need to do these pillars and then we'll... Up to... It's all part of the experience. It would have been easier just to build this from... I can't see what's going on here. Is this backwards? It is backwards. There we go. There we go, we got it. And we can just keep the same Y level and move it. I've been keeping your streams on while doing your homework. Oddly makes me more productive when I hear someone talking. Hope you don't mind. Of course not. Of course not. Whatever way you guys prefer to watch is a-okay with me. Don't let me stop you from working though. That's the main thing that I ask. Don't let me be the excuse that your work doesn't get done. Prioritize what you gotta prioritize. But it's cool having you guys all chill out here while we work on this tier 7 rocket. And we will get there. Totally not procrastinating. It's a bad thing to do. A small amount is healthy, but chronically, you may want to look at addressing that. But I think everyone would be lying if they said they don't procrastinate, at least sometimes. I think you'd be lying if you said that. Or at least at some points in your life when... I used to be really bad for it, and not to say it's cut out completely, but I've definitely gotten a lot better at not procrastinating. How does one address it? Oh man, it's going to be different for everyone. Is that the right way around? No, it's the wrong way. What is going on here? I can't see anything. It was the right way. It was the right way. Alright, there we go. Down to 66. Too low. Wrong direction. I know. This is harder than it looks to place. There we go. I'm at the end of HV. I've done most fair few Bs, most of Thumbcraft research, tier 3 blood altar, and you're making breaks now. Really procrastinating progression. I mean, the good thing about GTNH is there's not really one way to play, so you have done a lot for being an HV. You need to give yourself some credit. And progression isn't necessarily linear in this game either. Some things are, like the energy hatches and stuff like that you can make, but other things like the decision to do bees or Thumbcraft or blood magic, you can do that, well, whenever you like, really, after a certain point. Just line up the white tiles. Yeah, but the white tiles don't rotate when you... Because they're architecture block or micro blocks, they don't rotate properly in the schematic. Alright, one more side to do and we're done. Okay, that is the wrong way. See how they're like the wrong way now? It doesn't rotate. Almost there. There. I think what throws me off there is when you rotate it 180 degrees, it does shift in the X or Z coordinate. It doesn't just rotate in place, it's weird. Hi Taylor. Just finished your standardized testing needed to graduate? Nice. Hope you done well. I hope you done well. Now just take it easy. I hope all you guys with tests at this point in the year do well. I guess it depends where you are though, and what age you are as well. Well, not necessarily what age you are. You might have tests at any age, but... You still have finals coming? I think I like it better like that. Alright, let's unload this, put the finishing touches on this, and then we're done. Yeah, I think I'm going to spin those around here. Add these. And we are going to build our fusion reactor. Oh, I've been waiting for this day for years. For years. We are going to finally have a donut. Alright, I don't like the fact that there's blue cable in the middle here, but... it's fine for now. It might get changed. It might be influenced by where the fusion reactor is placed, so... I think we'll leave it for now, but I will change it out to wireless eventually. It can stay there till you go for more reactors. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. One thing I do want to try out here though is to put yeah, that's better. That's more consistent that way. It's all in the tiny details. It's all in the small things. Link 182. Alright, awesome. Let's put all the building stuff away. That's enough for one day. Let's get our fusion reactor going. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. Alright, machine controller. You're coming with me. Using it for power? Yes, we are. What are those slab blocks? They are exactly the same as this. Qubit 1. Here we go, big moment. I know it's big moment. Let me get some cobble so I don't confuse this. Okay, so we want to put this in the center, obviously, since it's chunk aligned. So the middle of this will be in the middle of a chunk, which is good. And the fusion reactor should sit in the middle here somewhere. Or yeah, should sit within the chunk. It's not quite as big as a chunk. One, two, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, is that going to fit our... Yes, that's perfect right there. Now we need to decide on Y level. Sorry, I mean, what are the slope blocks? They don't look like carpenter blocks. Oh, they are carpenter blocks. You just have to use the architect's workbench, this thing. Or, sorry, architect's saw bench. And then you can pick which one you want. It's this one. That hurt is not perfect in the chunk. No, it is perfect in the chunk. I might remember, a Minecraft chunk is 16 by 16. We do it 15 by 15. So we can have a center. So when you chunk a line, you want to have 2 inside and 2 outside, which is what we have here. So it's perfect. It's as perfect as it can be in a Minecraft chunk. Start here and work up or down. We'd work up from this because we have stuff underneath. We have our assembly lines underneath. So, yeah, Y level is the question. Oh, that just placed something there. Honestly, that feels like a good height. Maybe 1 block lower. And then we'll stack them on top of this one. Looks good there. Yeah. Let's build it, and we can always move it, right? We can move it very easily. Let's just build it and see what it looks like here. Okay. It doesn't like the fact that we don't have any more LEV machine casing. That's what it doesn't like. Well, didn't we have enough for the quest, or what? $79? Did we not have 79? Oh yeah, wait. Are there tiers to it? Yes, absolutely. There's 10 tiers. The 79 assumes you're adding all inputs and outputs. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. How do we have one extra? Is it there? Yeah, it's there. And then energy hatches go here and here. There and there, there and there. Here and here. And then on the outside as well. There they've been placed. There they've been placed. Here and here. Was it LUV machine? Casing? Yeah. Let's just make more. We should have more rhodium plated palladium. I've actually never made a fusion reactor, never made it that far. Yeah, I've never made one in GTNH. I've made 2 in Nomi Factory. Well, more than 2 in Nomi Factory, but not in GTNH. Does this use power or create power? It uses power, but we'll use it to create power. So both, yeah, both. Wait, that was nowhere near enough. Let's get another 16. Alright, how are we looking for height here? I think I like that, considering we're going to have more. Oh my goodness, this feels surreal, building this. Honestly, it feels surreal. Oh, this was so expensive to make. It's so expensive. Alright, where did it place the second input hatch? Alright, there. That's fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. I think we'll stick the output hatch here. And then 2 input hatches above. That's alright. Maybe do that. Yeah. Are we gonna have enough? 1, 2. Oh, we're not gonna have enough. We need the inside as well. 1, 2, 3 more. Here we go. This is it. It took 1,726 hours to build a fusion reactor, but we now complete structure. We now don't have a fusion reactor. Why is it not? What are we missing here? Let's try to replace the controller. Good job, 3. Oh, maintenance hatch maybe. Yeah, maybe it's that. No, we don't have a fusion reactor. Average multi-block experience. Yeah. What? Alright, energy hatch, input hatch, output hatch. I don't know if it has a maintenance hatch. Check it with blueprint, it should say what's wrong. Yeah, it should. Some blocks have multiple candidates or can use any tier. Yeah, we know that. Energy hatch, output hatch, input hatch. Are there rules about the IO hatches? Yeah, maybe it was this. Maybe this can't be in the middle because it did place it on the outside edge. There we go. Okay, it can't be in the middle. Okay, fair enough. Well, after 1,726 hours, we've got ourselves the first donut. Oh yes, this is such an achievement. Oh, I'm so glad we managed to get this. This is so good. GG. GG. The first donut. First of many? Yeah, first of many, maybe. Well, not maybe. Yes, it will be the first of many. The first fusion reactor. Oh, this is sweet. I'm taking all this in. Just savor this moment in 3. May it not take another 1,700 hours for the next one? Yeah, I hope not. Now do it again. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. This is also the best looking one as well, right? You guys... Like, tier 1 is definitely the best looking one, right? With the white casing. Tier 2... Oh, it's not going to show us here, is it? Tier 2 is not as good. This is a downgrade aesthetically. Tier 3 is also a downgrade, I think. But this is like the pink icing donut. Four is also a downgrade. 1 is still the best. Wait, where's 5? That's compact fusion. We don't want that. This is 5. Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, 5 is pretty good as well. Okay, 5 is the best. Yeah, 5 is the best. 5 is the rainbow one. RGB donut. Yeah. Is the compact fusion one the same? Compact 5, is that the same? Oh, it is. Look at this mega reactor. Anyways, we're starting with the second best one. The second best looking one. Alright, so, do we have to plug all the energy hatches in? Yes? Yes, in that case we need 16 amps of LUV power. That is a lot of power. I think you don't. I know you don't in Nomi Factory, but I think that was a bug, was it not? So the way I understand this to work is it will charge to start the recipe and then it doesn't use as much power when it's running. I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, the recipe is only 1920 EU a tick, which is EV. So that's 1 EV amp, but it takes 60 million to start. Which isn't so bad. That's not so bad. Isn't this going to give power? Yeah, it will eventually, yeah. But not directly. It gives us plasma, and then we heat exchange plasma into supercritical steam, and then we burn supercritical steam in a turbine. So the fusion reactor, this doesn't give us power, but it gives us the fluid or the plasma to make power. All energy hatches must be connected to power. If a multi has energy hatch at 0 internal EU, it fails. Yeah, that's what my understanding was. The fact that we couldn't plug them all in, or we didn't have to in Nomi Factory, was a bug. So here it's not bugged, and so we have to power everything. How are we gonna do this? It's gonna look awful when we paint them green, but it has to be done. Should we just go straight down with this, or down the middle? Maybe we'll actually cut across here. Get a diode to not burn the cable. Which cable? No, this is 16 amp capable. You may need thicker cable. Why? It's 16 amp. Oh, wait. Every energy hatch is 2 amps, right? Alright, in that case we're going to be... we could use diodes or anything like that, but we're just going to increase the... We're just going to increase this to 32 amps. And then we don't have to worry about it. Transform to ZPM? Oh yeah, we'll absolutely transform to ZPM. Alright, 32 amps, so that's 8x. AX VG cable. And when we add our second donut, we'll transform from the ZPM line, so we'll just keep it for 32 amps per donut of LUV. And then eventually we'll have to tier up, but we'll worry about that later on. But we'll yeah, we'll do it this way. Alright, so now we have to decide how we're gonna plug this into the battery. I haven't really considered that in detail. Hey SK, what's up? We just got our first fusion reactor. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Alright, 32 amps of LUV. One of your Vulcani needs maintenance. How do you know that? How can you possibly know that? You guys just love trolling me. No, they don't. How can you possibly know they need maintenance? You can smell it. Bro just threw it out there hoping it might be correct. It was just a shot in the dark, right? Like, surely it needs maintenance. Alright, okay, let's do it this way. Like so. And then, do we want to go through the middle? Probably. If a machine needs maintenance, it still works, just less efficient. Yeah, up to a point. Unless it has all 5 maintenance issues, or all 6 maintenance issues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all 8 maintenance issues. Then the machine stalls, because it uses more energy. Alright, so do we have them all connected? I think we do. Yes, we do. I'm going to paint them all green as well. We must be consistent in that regard. Oh, I cannot believe I'm standing in the middle of a donut. Standing in the middle of a fusion reactor in GTNH. You have to take the wins in this game, and I'm soaking this in. This is a win. This is a win. This is a big win. I bet that at least one of your machines has maintenance. Yeah, I bet you're right. I bet you're right. Alright. So now we have to figure out how we're going to supply this with 32 amps of ZPM, or of LUV. How many amps of ZPM is that? It's going to be 8 amps of ZPM. Oh, look at it in there. That's awesome. Alright, Blotchy Snail. Have fun. What about UV to supply? a lot of amps. I'm sure it's 8 amps of ZPM. You don't have to provide it with all the power, it'll just start faster. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's true. Take 2 amps of UV from the LSC and convert it down. So the problem we run into here is we have LUV here. And this is a problem. This is a problem. There's stuff under here, so... Hey, Xander. How to do this? Just extend the mustard and ketchup line. No, I want to keep this one for the EBFs. That needs its own dedicated line. Man, are we gonna really turn the power off again and add another? Are we really gonna do this again? Might have to. Yeah, I'm thinking we might have to. Fourth time this week. I know. I know. Oh man. And we'll have to do it again for circuit assembly lines. Maybe. Your power is a true mess. It's not though. Like, how are you supposed to do any better? We need to have the separate cables. So like... Why not upgrade? We can't upgrade. This is the best we can do. That's why we have so many lines. Otherwise I would condense them all. Second Lapatronic capacitor. We would just run into the same issue though. It creates the same problem. It doesn't solve any problems. What we could do is upgrade this line to UV. Yeah, we could upgrade the middle line. That's only 16 amps LUV, but we could upgrade it to the mustard UV cable and send this down here, so we'd have UV for the whole area. You have to rip out the middle LUV. Yeah, we could do that. And that honestly wouldn't cause so much disruption because as long as we can replace the battery quick enough, like, not a lot is going to turn off in the base because all we have in this southern direction connected to this cable is the autocraft machines, and those only run on demand and power. The nitrobenzene system, which we'll have to switch back on. Okay, I like that idea. We're gonna do that. It's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, but it has to be done. So we need a 64 amp LUV dynamo hatch. This again. I'm sorry to all of you guys who have witnessed this 4 times in the last like 6 days. But it has to be done. We have to get this done for the fusion reactor. But this is what I mean, like we're like, how do you make a video out of this? Doing this again? Oh, come on, come on. Why does it send molten rubber? Alright, cancel that. We really need to fix that, but I don't want to do that today. 3, may I suggest placing the rubber coating into a PA? We could just switch everything over to silicon rubber and just ignore regular rubber. Aren't PAs depreciated? No, not yet. Alright, it's almost done. Technically, we should use the dynamo hatch that's already on the battery, but I don't want to take it off twice. Okay, that's done. That's done. That gets rid of the rubber. Don't need that. Okay, dynamo hatch. Alright, we'll fix that later. Pretend it's not an issue. What else do we need here? We need a ludicrous power transformer, ZPM to LUV. And we need a ZPM high amp transformer. And we need some UV cable as well. So, Niquada alloy. I guess we'll use the 2x one that we have here because we're only going to send 4 amps. Yeah, we'll do that. This is going to be expensive. Yeah, it's going to be expensive, but we've done this before. Like, we already have it twice here. A 3rd time here. And we have a dedicated 64 amp superconductor line for the freezer now. I think you'll need more than 66. Yeah, we will. Let's count it. Alright, there's the power transformer. Wait, hold on, guys. I'm gonna change the... Hold up. Sorry, it's not frozen. I've tabbed out here. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. We're waiting on this anyway. Okay, ZPM high amp transformer. What I wanted was the tape measure. Let's count this out. Well, not count it out. We'll let this do it for us. So from about here to about here is 97 blocks. So we'll call it like 2.5 stacks. Let's get another 128. That should do it. And then we'll need transformers for the other side as well. So we need a second ZPM high amp transformer. Measure twice, cut once, count how many cables you need before knocking out EBFs. No, the EBFs won't be knocked out. EBFs are on this one. And we're upgrading the one next to it. We're upgrading this one. ZPM high amp and LUV high amp. You know what? This might not actually be enough. Hold on. You know what I've just thought about? This is not going to be enough amperage. Oh, how are we supposed to... This is not going to be enough. Because we're going to have... We're going to have... We're going to have 4 amps of UV, right? Equals... Or no. Are we going to have 4 or 1 amp of UV? Two UV? No, it's not 2 UV. How many are we going to get here? No, yeah. Yeah, it was right. It was right. So, we're going to have 4 UV from the battery. And then 16 ZPM. And then 64 LUV. So we can transform here. To ZPM. We're going to have to somehow get the cable back on itself to feed the assembly line. And then... we'll send ZPM upwards. Yeah, that... okay. So another ZPM high amp transformer. Alright, let's start that again. Will cable loss be a major factor here? Not really, no. Not really. Unless we were to use all of the amperage on the cable, or unless we require all of the amperage, which we don't, then it's not really an issue. We also need another one of these for the other side. Oh, I can't believe we're doing this again. Will there be a stream recap after the marathon? Potentially. I'm toying with the idea, but I'm not going to promise anything right now. It depends, because... Okay, here's the thing. I might have to get some wisdom teeth extracted in about a month's time. And I don't know how long that's going to knock me out for. So I might try to work on the highlights of the stream at that point. It's not going to be in May. It might be in June. It might be at the start of July, so I'm not sure. How many at once? I'm not sure. It most likely 2, but I don't know if it's 1. If it's all at once. They're actually giving me a lot of trouble now. And that is a big F, yes, I know. I think it's going to delay my review though. I would really like to have the review that, well, it depends how long we get to tier 7 rocket, to be honest. I'm only assuming that we're going to get tier 7 rocket by like the middle of June at some point, but it might delay that, I'm not sure. Hope you recover quick. Yeah, so do I. I have no idea what to expect either. I have no idea. Not going to think about it, but it will have some impact on some stuff, because I kind of doubt I'll be able to speak for a while. Anyways, I'm not going to think about that. Right now we need to think about extracting enough power here. Not extracting calcium. It's really not that bad. Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad, but... Anyways, okay, so do we have enough cable? Probably. Do we have any vanadium gallium left? Let's get a bit more of this one and a bit more signalium. Oh, I spelled it wrong, that's why it didn't show up. Alright, we have some of that. I think we want to get a bit more. Let's get some more of that. Alright, LUV cable, ZPM cable. It's a good opportunity to try different flavors of baby food. That sounds disgusting. Just mush. Three, making the cheapest LV circuits? Yes, we are, yeah. Can talk for 2 days and you were fine after a week. Yeah, that's what I'm anticipating, but who knows? Yeah, generic name. Yeah, we don't have long before the heat exchanger, so once that happens, our power struggles will be pushed back for a while, and we'll be good for a while. All right, so to all you guys who are just joining us, we got our very first donut, the very first fusion reactor, and I did say at the beginning of the stream it might be a bit shorter. I was anticipating finishing up right about now, but we're already in the middle of this. I'm just gonna wire this and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, we have our very first donut here. This is so good. So good. And we yeah, we built this area for it today as well. Looking cool on the map. Fusion donut, I know. Okay, so the issue now is we have to feed it enough power, so we're gonna have to do what we done the last couple days and add another, or rather upgrade this line. You know what? We should upgrade this before we touch the battery. Yeah, let's... Wait, we're not going to have enough signalium cable. Let's just do another 2 stacks. We can always recycle the extra. Fusion! Yes, fusion. Okay, so here we want our ZPM to LUV right there. And we're gonna have to move this as well. Let's do this so we can have space above it. Link that back there. We'll cover this with some facades. Probably the best way. That's the wrong facades. There, there. Alright, cool. Wait till this is done, and then we'll knock some cables out. Alright. Let's do a backup. Alright, Mix, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. So you'll need 16x LUV cable. Why? Why do we need 16x LUV cable? Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Unless we do some diodes. This might be a situation where we want diodes. Like 16 amp LUV diode. Oh, I hate doing power. I hate doing power. Oh man. Why is there no 16 amp? There we go. This. Can't you just half step it? No, we need all 64 amps. Eight amp UV diode? Why 8 amp UV diode? So this gives us 64 amps of LUV, right? So we feed ZPM in here. Right, so ZPM goes here, we get 64 amps of LUV, and then 32 we want to send down, and 32 we want to send up, or rather 16 we want to send down, and 48 we want to send up. Well, actually, we've only used 8x cable, so for now 32 is what we want to send upwards. Still need at least one cable. Yeah, I know. I don't like doing that though, because then if in the future you end up with more machines on the line which request more, that can cause issues down the line. So I like to use the max. What's the best way to describe it? I like to have a cable connected to a power source that can handle all the amperage that power source can push, or a diode, which is why I'm thinking we want some 16 amp and 32 amp LUV diodes, which is what I think I might do. We don't have 32 amp diodes, do we? I guess not. Unless we don't transform 16 amps all the way here. Unless we get a 4 amp transformer. Right? ZPM to LUV. Diode won't explode when there's a 64 amp line, right? No, no. This is going to take a bit to figure out, actually, because of the way we have this set up. That's LUV to IV, that's not what we want. ZPM to LUV. So this gives us 4 amps of LUV. No, wait. We want the high amp transformer. We want this one. This one. So that's 4 amps of ZPM into 16 amps of LUV. And then we could just connect it down here, and that would be the same as what we have now. We just leave this in place, right? Cut it right around there. Yeah, and then move applied energistics elsewhere. Probably up a block. Can we do that? We could, and then facade it. Are we just overthinking this? No, we're not overthinking this. We need to... We do not want explosions. We need to measure twice, cut once. It's not overthinking. we need to be careful with the amount of amperage here. So 16 amps here. Actually, we can place that a block lower. And then if we get rid of... Hold on, get rid of this. Get rid of the applied energistics line. So ZPM into... We can do this in half mode, right? No, this one. I hate that they all look the same. It's this one. This one in half mode will give us 32 amps of LUV, right? It's not overthinking, it's the inevitable consequence of Greg. Yes, exactly. Only high amp has half mode? Okay. Okay, well in that case we'll go for another 2 high amp transformers. Make one more of these, and we'll use that instead of the ludicrous power transformer. Two LUV high amp will give you enough. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. Oh, I just noticed you put it earlier in chat. Apologies, I missed that. And then we can plug that straight into this line, right? The AX vanadium gallium. So we can do like, hey there. We can do like this. Like that and like that. Okay, I'll put that back in a second. I just don't want to plug it into a live connection. So that is ZPM. So we'll do ZPM, ZPM. And then one more high amp transformer will go here. You guys following this? Like that. And then ZPM. Like that. So that's 32 amps of LUV here. That's 16 amps of LUV here. With the input in the top, right? And then we have UV to ZPM. 4 amps of UV to 16 amps of ZP. Yeah, here. And this will be our Niquada alloy, right? So this is ZPM, this is ZPM, and this is UV. Does that work? It's not overthinking. It's not overthinking. We need to put this much thought into it. It's not just complicated. Well, it is complicated for the sake of complicated, but that's just GTNH for you. So now we just have to get around this. You don't need that much energy for fusion. Yeah, true, but we will in the future. Put it under the LUV line. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can put it underneath. Yeah. That'll fix stuff. We do have to be careful of this though. I want to know where this goes. 1-9 assembly lines, okay. Remember that. Okay, color applicator, paint this orange. Put this back to here. Ah yeah, we'll have to have the other wireless connector here as well to go up top. This is so dangerous. A little bit. But this is why we think ahead and plan ahead. Alright, that one we'll do in a second. And it'll have to be moved back a block if we're gonna keep it the same as the other side to dodge the power line going down. Alright, I don't know what that's called right now. Let's go fix the 1-9 assembly line one. So this is going to be up here. That gives us a subnet connection. Then we'll have to go and link them again. Sorry this doesn't help much now, but with the laser energy transfer help this in the future. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely that would help, but we don't have access to it yet. Alright, so we want it on 1-9 assembly. We want it on this one. So F36. Oh. 0BB. I think that's the right one. What is the 22 data bank 4 thing? That goes to here. Or one of these sections. There's basically P2P here. Here, here, here. Same on the other side. So that's what that is. Databank. Whatever databank 4 corresponds to, that's what that goes to. It's nothing to do with the setup we have here. I was just trying to get any P2P on the network for it to highlight. Yeah, 0BB, that's what we want. And this one, I don't know what this is exactly. Oh, this is 1-11. Okay, let's go relink that as well. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. 1 minus 11. And then all we have to do is switch out the cable and yeah, we're good. Wait, where am I going? I think it's nearby. Yes, this one. So it's this. Okay, now it says unlinked. I was curious why that says unlinked there, but there we go. Okay, I think we're good. A placeholder? No, it's not a placeholder. They should become linked. There we go. Alright, so we fixed the applied energistic stuff. Yeah, we just need to get our power line in here now. So it's gonna be, yeah, an aquatic alloy cable. Let's go this way around. Alright, we've officially stopped nitrobenzene. Power has been cut. Let's take all this out. Oh boy, this is scary. I'm going to switch back to the wire cutter since they're slower. Okay, no explosions, please. I want a good end to the day here. I don't want anything nasty going on. We might have to break this because we cannot get... Written for explosions? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Alright, then we'll go here and we'll drop it down a layer. Like that. Run the quad alloy, so this is UV. How many days since last explosion? When was our last explosion? Does anyone know? I think it might have been in the overworld base. You guys remember that in the video when I placed the circuit assembler HV and we lost it? I think that was the last explosion. HV to MV? No, that was ages ago. That was season 1. Careful. Careful. Yeah, HV to MV was like the start of 2022. It was like 2 years ago by now. Careful. Alright, can we get ourselves in the middle here? Yes, here's where I want to be. Alright, take the middle cable out. Oh boy. Okay. We need some. Some plates on here so that the transformers don't connect. I'm so nervous for this. I'm so nervous for this. I guess we'll do another backup. HV to MV is a loading screen quote now in 2.6. Not sure if it was there. Oh yeah, it was there before. It's in 2.5. It's in this version as well. Every time I see that as well, I'm reminded of it. Fingers and toes crossed for Kaboom. Nah, that wouldn't be good. That would not be nice. Alright, you would think this gets easier, but it doesn't. Okay, so it's this way around. So dynamo hatch into power transformer into ZPM. High amp. And be quick about this so that power doesn't go out. But if it does, then I'll turn everything off. I'll turn everything back on off stream again if it does, so we don't have to sit through that. And I'll double check if all the machines when this goes out, because breaking the battery obviously will disable power input to all these lines, but not if we're quick. Alright, so we're going from 16 to 64. Get that out of the way. I really want to check if the battery's on again, but yes it is, okay. And then ludicrous power transformer, so that's 64 amps of LUV into (16 amps of ZPM into 4 amps of UV yes, 8,392,704. Yeah, that's UV. And then we want UV cable, this one. And I'm going to paint it as it goes down, so because it's going to be really hard to paint. Is that connected? Yeah. Because we're in the middle here, it's going to be really hard to paint afterwards, so I'm going to place a block and then paint a block. As long as we don't connect it to this one here, this line, then we're good. So just careful. It's not yellow. Yes, it is yellow. Don't confuse me. This is UV. UV is yellow. Well, nothing exploded. Apologies for being so silent there, but I was just concentrating again. Nothing exploded. Perfect timing on the music. I know, I was... It started... The next song started as soon as I connected the cable. Here. Alright, I think we might have power in our fusion reactor by now. No, because we disconnected this cable. Alright, so once again, we are going 4 amps of UV down to 16 amps of ZPM, and then 4 amps of ZPM down to 16 amps of LUV. And then times 2, 16 amps of LUV into 32 amps of LUV. Well, yeah, ZPM to LUV twice, giving us 32 amps. Like so. Oh, this worked out very nicely. This worked out extremely well. And that's why it pays off to think about it before you start breaking cable. That extra 5 minutes of pondering this does pay off. Yeah, and we can maybe do something about this later on. But it's just the reality of the situation. Eventually it'll become lasers anyway, so yeah. It's fine. Doesn't even look that bad. Alright, so do we have power in here? We do. We have power. Oh yeah, it's gonna drain a lot of power. There is a big internal buffer. So yeah, again, the way that the fusion reactor works is it will charge up and then use a whole bunch of power to start up its cycle, and then after that it only uses an amp of EV. Our battery is probably having a flaky right now. No, it's still at 38 billion. It's fine. Make sure nitrobenzene is switched on. I forgot about that. Hey, thank you, Salty Spork. I forgot about that. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I'll go around after the stream and make sure that breaking the battery didn't knock out anything else. I'm not going to do that right now, but I will make sure everything is back on. We are going to turn on nitrobenzene though, because this is kind of crucial that we keep making this. And then, yeah, we're pretty much going to wrap up the stream here. Tomorrow is going to be about trying to get our new power system going, which we're going to use the fusion reactor to create. So we'll have to think about large heat exchangers, we'll have to think about new turbines, we'll have to... Man, yeah, there's a lot of stuff still to figure out. Alright, I believe I got them all. Is this full yet? Nearly full. You'll want the extreme heat exchanger. Yeah, this one. That is so easy to make. Wait, what's this? Yeah, that's cheap. I didn't realize it was like this though, but yeah, we're gonna want one of those. That's so easy to make. Wait, what's this? Yeah, that's the only thing I haven't seen before is these things, but they're not that bad. MARCE M200. Is this the annoying one or is this the easy one? That's the annoying one. Oh, dang it. We can make it though. We've made it before for the precise assembler, so we should have some spare. Nah, kind of. How much cerium do we have? Not a ton, but we should have enough. That should be enough. Not enough? Are you sure? Remember, it's 1 to 19. Guys, this is 1 to 19. $240 divided by 19. Is 12. We have enough. What was it? The SES turbine might be annoying. Oh, we need more. No. Incalloy 903. I've never seen this before. Cobalt, aluminium, nickel, molybdenum, titanium, iron. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, man. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just going to take a little bit. Yeah, this is the one we want though, right? The supercritical steam turbine. And the extreme heat exchanger. More cerium. Remember, we do have our cerium production thingy over here. We have it set up for, we have this, so it's not that bad. That's the right one? Okay, yeah. So we need these two things to make power from our helium plasma. Which we still haven't figured out how we're going to make yet, but I think we might do this last. Yeah, we'll do that last. We'll make this first on stream tomorrow. We'll make the heat exchanger. But yeah, that's going to wrap up today's stream. Drilling rig on the moon? Yeah, probably. Probably. That's most likely what we're going to do, but yeah. I am so happy we managed to get this. Oh, it's so good we managed to get our fusion reactor. And it is powered, so yeah. I'll go around and make sure all the machines are on in the base. Most stuff should have stayed on. Yeah, most stuff is on. It's fine mostly. But I'll make sure to double check. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today. We're going to wrap up the stream. I think we might add another travel anchor. Here, since we'll be coming back to the fusion reactor a lot. Thanks for the stream. Of course. I enjoyed myself. I hope you guys had fun today. It was pretty chill today. But yeah, if you weren't aware by now, I'm sure you guys are well aware by now. I say this every single day, but yeah, we stream every single day in May. So from the 1st to the 30th of May, we are live streaming from this world around the same time. It's awesome to have you guys here. So yeah, we will be back tomorrow to craft some more turbines and handle supercritical steam. Anyways, for now guys, take care, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.